Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we talked about how to prepare your custom image dataset. Before starting this video, I'll recommend watching the previous video about data collection, so that you can understand how we came to this part. So without further ado, let's get started. In this video, we will talk about data annotation. As we know, there are a lot of free tools available that we can use for annotation, like Label IMG, MakeSense.ai, and many more, but in this video, we will use Roboflow mainly because of the benefits of annotating images. Whether we need to correct a single annotation or label in an entire dataset, we can do it within Roboflow without having to download a separate program. In the last video, we uploaded these images to Roboflow. You can see we have 148 images with 0 annotations, and remember one thing, if you don't have the annotation files with your images, don't annotate them here directly, as I will do in this tutorial. When you upload all of your images and don't have the annotation files, click on the Save and Continue button. Your next move will be to upload the images and then assign all of them to yourself as a task. Then you can annotate it. And if you have the annotations, we will show you how to upload the annotations along with your images for further processing. So if you have the annotation files, skip the annotation section. To annotate the images, we will open the first image. After opening the image, we have come to the annotation section. We will click on this annotation shortcut to show you all the shortcuts that you can use during the annotation to save time. I won't be using these short keys in this tutorial so that you can understand them properly. We will exit this window and explore the tools, some of which we will use during the annotations in this tutorial. The first one is the drag tool. With the help of this tool, we can drag the image and also reposition the annotation boxes. The bounding boxes are the second tool. A bounding box annotation is nothing but a rectangle that surrounds an object, that specifies its position. We use bounding box annotations when we're not concerned about an object's specific shape, and for fast and easy annotations, if we do not want the exact shape of the object, we can go for a bounding box. Or else, we have another type of annotation called the polygon, which is a precise way to annotate objects by drawing an outline along their edges. Using polygons for labeling irregular shapes, we can detect objects with greater specificity. The fourth one is the smart polygons. It is an intelligent assistant for drawing polygons. Next, we have the Label Assist tool. With the help of this tool, we can annotate images by using the trained model. After that, we have the Repeat Previous tool. With the help of this tool, we can apply all the annotations that we have done to the previous image. Then we have the Undo, Redo, and at last the Mark Null tool. A null image is nothing but an image with no annotation, so with the help of this, we can mark the image as null. That we are familiar with the tools, we will use only the bounding box tool for annotation. Let's start annotating our images. So we will select bounding box and we'll click on jacket, and drag. We can see that there's a bounding box being formed around the jacket. We will adjust it but make sure it's as accurate as possible. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but it needs to be as accurate as possible. And once we leave off the mouse, we will be able to label the particular annotation as well. Now that we have labeled this as a jacket, the annotation tool will automatically save your annotation. As you can see inside the tab called Classes, we have a jacket right here. Then we will proceed to detect another, so we will move next and do the same thing. Draw a bounding box over the goggles. Write its name and press Enter. So you have to do the same thing for all the images. I'll annotate a few more images in front of you so that it gets clear to you. So we have annotated some of the images. Now we will move back. And here you can see the number of images we have annotated, and as you saw in the last video, we have downloaded the images along with their annotations, so we will simply upload our annotations here by clicking the select folder and we'll upload the annotations. When it gets uploaded, we will click on Save and Continue. The data will then be divided into 3 sections: training, testing, and validation. We will keep 70% of the data in the training section, 20% in the validation section, and 10% in the test section, with the values of the data changeable via a slider. After splitting the data into training, validation, and test sets, we will click Continue. As all our images have been uploaded. So that's all for today's video. In the next video, we will learn how to do image data preprocessing using Roboflow. Thanks for watching until the end. We'll see you in the next video.